Motivational Coco. How are you today? All right, I have an interesting one. That's number 39 in my list. If you see what you want and you don't go after it, it's your fault. If you go to being you, and I'm working on many things at one time right now, so it may not be there yet, but I'm reworking beingyou.org and beingyou.co and Motivational Coco and so I've got a lot of things going on right now. But beingyou.co, to get you to subscribe and to get you to join, I'm going to give you an iBook, and the whole thing is talking about what do you want. And I go through and I get you started, and then you get the iBook, and it'll be free or $5 or something. And they'll get you started on a path of actually figuring out, how to do this. But what I'm saying here is if you see what you want and you don't go after it, it's your own fault. Don't blame, your environment. Don't blame the people you're with. Don't blame. It's you. It's your fault. If you can't walk up to somebody and say, "Hello, how are you?" It's so simple. One of the things I'm incredibly grateful for is the fact that I can walk up to anybody and say hello and start a conversation. Find a way to talk. Now, they may think I'm completely, out of my mind, but that's fine. I am. But I have lots of energy. I smile, I laugh, I make people, and my goal is to make people feel good. And I'm pretty successful at that. If you can't walk up to somebody and say hello, then you need to learn how to do that. Because especially if you want to meet somebody, if it would be good for your job, good for your career, good for your future, it doesn't matter, what your premise is, you may have to do that. If there's something you want, you have to go after it, and if you don't, it's your fault. Don't blame me. Don't blame your wife, your girlfriend, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother for any disabilities you feel you have because you're incapable of doing something like this. It's you. Only you. Get off your butt and do it. If you want it, go after it. If you have to take a minute, close your eyes, visualize it happening. Look at it, see it, smell it, taste it happening. Then do it. It's that simple. Just do it. Now, might you be shot down? Hell yeah! People tell me, people are freaked out for me all the time. But you know something? Okay. More often than not, it's gotten to the point where I can walk up to anybody and talk to them, and they don't go running away screaming. There might have been a time from time to time when that used to happen. Not anymore. I put out this energy. I have this benign, benevolent, kind of happy energy going, and nobody's bothered by it. Cool. So, like I said, if you see what you want and you don't go after it, it's your own fault. Ponder that. Think about it. We'll talk about this once we get to the beingyou.co. You'll get the iBook. We'll go into, and I'll teach you how to figure out what you want. That's the toughest thing. People have no idea what they want. More later. Coco, have a most stupendous, amazing day.